playing on the alt and things got all crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we're doing this. Okay.
Yeah?
Alright.
What else would we do?
The previous one.
Oh, yeah, we should do that too.
One amulet and a city quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why don't you just open City Quarter? I know a guy who won a game by opening City Quarter debt.
Nice.
To be fair, that game had shelters.
That still sounds terrible.
I don't think he read the card. I'm pretty sure he didn't read the card.
Reading cards is usually good. It's not always necessary, but usually you won't do it.
Yeah, it's pretty good a lot of the time. You know.
Yeah, like, I mean, there are times when you skip it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. There's nothing I can say about Dominion that you always want to do.
Yeah.
Like, reading the cards sometimes just slows you down.
Yeah, and
you could win a. It's not going to help you in turns, but it'll help you in minutes.
Hey, it can help you in turns too if your opponent isn't paying attention.
Yeah. Like, there are times when there was that one time. Actually, this happened a few times where, like, I noticed my opponent is buying cards that I think are terrible. So, like, I'll use Lurker to, like, put them in the trash or something.
Yeah, you
and
see?
just hope that he'll gain them, and Lurker is a junking attack.
It's more than a junking attack. It's a trashing attack and a junk. It's like Swindler, really.
Oh, my amulet misses the shuffle.
That was pretty sad that both of these estates missed the shuffle. Okay, never mind. It
really
didn't matter
sad.
because I saw my amulet.
It's garbage that my my one amulet missed the shuffle. That's what's really... And I don't hit 5. That's like none of the things that I wanted to happen with this opening actually happened.
Oh, man, if only you had gotten double amulet.
It wouldn't have... No, that would have been worse.
It would have been better. So, like, the reason... I know I wanted to open with one amulet because I wanted the thinning. And the reason I think I like the second one is just to increase the chances that you draw one on turn 3 or that, like, you don't get screwed, right?
Well, like, they collide and you get screwed. And you're not hitting... See, like, I should have a recruiter by now, and I don't have it. And that's why I'm behind.
Well, you're free to resign, man.
I probably am going to here, but we'll see... Play it out. But I'm definitely way behind where I should be.
We gotta get a Skulk, right? Yeah, that's the one we want. You get that delicious gold in the deck. And that delicious plus buy. That matters.
I still have 3 estates.
Nice.
This is garbage. Alright.
Nice. That feels
we're
really
good.
good.
Yeah. That's about the size of it.
I'm gonna chalk this down as a fraction of a point for a double amulet opening.
Sure.
Oh,
if that
hey,
happens,
first time 5-2. All right.
If that happens, a bunch of... Oh, you have a 5-2? That's...
Yeah. No. Do not resign. Please. I've played like 10 games with this kingdom. I haven't got the 5-2 yet, and I really want to try this replace.
Why would I not resign? It's
because
like
I want to see how
win.
good replace is. I don't think it's an auto win.
That's totally an auto win.
I can't even open... Oh, my God.
First off, you open recruiter, not replace.
You see, how can you... Jake, how can you show me that I'm wrong if you resign now? I am positive replace is a better opening.
Well, I'm not going to show you're wrong because you got to open 5-2.
Okay, what I don't want to happen, and what's going to happen apparently, is we're going to get on the podcast, and you and I are going to have the same discussion that Wandering Winder and I had about opening replace versus recruiter on a 5-2. I am positive that replace is a better opening than recruiter.
I'm positive recruiter's better.
And
I feel like you...
Absolutely positive.
You can be as positive as you want. I'm not convinced. And I'm pretty convinced the opposite. Okay, so I have... What else? What all do I have in my deck? It's probably time for an encampment. Oh my god, misses the shuffle again. Jesus fuck. What the hell is going on with these? So now I'm way behind again. both my opening buys missed the shuffle. No, I have the silver at least. This is probably resignable very soon. And it has nothing to do with the opens. Okay, we're good. Drew 5 coppers. Replace that. My recruiter misses the shuffle. This is just not. It's not gonna work if like the draws are this disparate. Oh my god! Again? Ugh.
All right, this is a much better draw than last game. This is much better. Me likey.
No shit, you likey.
Second amulet here. This first amulet's out, then I'll have replace.
Doesn't really matter what you do. You opened 5-2.
I don't really think it's that much better than 3-4. Like it's probably a little
It's
better, but not by
miles
that much.
better.
Yeah.
All right. We take my second amulet here, and see if my 5 misses the shuffle for a third time in a row.
I think I get the Skulk here. And I can use this weird tech to not top deck the Skulk. Right. Yeah, we're going to do it that way. So, yeah, it's actually mandatory with replace, but if it's something else like Watchtower that lets you top deck, then you can choose whether or not your top decking fails, which is frickin' fabulous. Okay, great. Good talk.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Yeah, man. Hey, but if you wanted a gold, you can get a wedding. Don't have to worry about that debt. You get that just a free VP token. Oh, he didn't get a wedding. Sadness. Playing the encampment doesn't make this turn better, so I'm not doing it. What am I going to do with this turn? I'm definitely playing this encampment. I'm probably going to draw like some more encampments. I'm probably going to play all of them. Well, I'm not sure. I feel like I still need to get ultra thin. So we're going to do this and just see what happens. All right, well, less decisions to make. Do I replace this Skulk? It feels kind of bad. I have 2 encampments and a gold in those last 6 cards. So I don't need to top deck anything in particular. I would just like to get that encampment. I still have 3 of them. I would also like to trash something with this amulet. So I guess I'm not playing the Skulk, replacing copper with encampment on top, and just trashing a copper, not buying anything. Other options, I could try and get a second gold in the deck, but I can just do that next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Excelente. Come on.
Okay, we're gonna do this. And get a Skulk.
Oh, I have 4 encampments.
Yeah,
Replaces
you're-
on the bottom, which doesn't matter at all. I could gain a silver with this amulet and just draw it for free. I actually think I want that. I'm going to want that payload. So give me a silver. That's really weird. I don't find myself gaining many silvers with this deck. Anyway, if I replace the Skulk, I don't have another buy. I could replace the silver with a plunder, which seems amazing. Unless I want to make sure I top deck a plunder. Oh, okay. Neato.
Yeah, this was over from turn 2.
Sweet. kind of want you to open 5 too, so you can get a recruiter and see like just how bad it is.
I would love to open 5. Well, I actually wouldn't, because honestly, I'm gonna resign that too. It's an auto win.
I
Like,
I want you to do it. Open recruiter and watch me wipe the floor with you.
I
That's what I
don't
want.
have. That's not gonna happen, and like I don't have that much time to play these. It's just not like it's not interesting. It's not interesting.
The only possibility of you being wrong about absolutely anything is not worth your time because you're so certain you're not wrong about it.
Let's see.
If you say that on the podcast, I'm gonna lay into you for it. I will crap all over that. What do I do about this?
Really do this. Get my recruiter here.
I don't have a replace. I could get one, but I really don't think that's good. I'm thinking trash estate, take an amulet for money, and put a Skulk in the deck. I've got 2 encampments on the bottom here, and I'm pretty sure I'm playing at least one of them. I really want to give myself a shot at drawing that gold. Other option is trash estate and copper, get another encampment, and then I'm really stuck playing encampments to get anything good. I really want the gold in my deck for a lot of reasons. So let's do it this way.
Ugh, stop missing the shuffle.
I really want to hit 5 this turn. I'd really like to get that replace. If I trash here, that's just an investment in longer term. I think I want the coin. Okay, that was great. Now I can do this and this. Come on, go. And I'm briefly considering another gold. That just seems silly.
These draws have been really unreasonable.
Yeah, it's a shame you got 2 recruiters.
I got 2 recruiters because I wanted to actually play them before now.
Rip.
Yeah. I mean, any replace would have been even worse because I wouldn't be drawing the cards. And cycling them faster.
Replace cycles faster than recruiter because it top decks the things you gain, which is really great.
It's not cycling to itself faster.
Yeah.
What I need.
It cycles me to my amulets faster, which is a much better card in the early game than recruiter. And like throughout, the villager tokens like aren't relevant here. I've found. I mean, you can play a different deck where they're relevant. You can play a much different build that like probably opens with a Watchtower or something, or like gets a Watchtower pretty early on and like draws with it. You need like a buttload of villagers for that, but like it's okay. Oh, all right. First amulet collision. At least it's turn 3. We're gonna pretend like we're happy about this and make sure we trash an estate this turn. Yeah, the draw, actually, it doesn't matter. I'm guaranteed to trash an estate and get $2 this turn, so, like, whatever. I'll take it. And now I actually have to think about this. I could put a replace in the deck. Down there I've got 2 encampments. I still have 2 estates in my life, which I will probably trash both of them next turn. But I don't think I care about that. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll be able to replace estate into Skulk, which is super great. I'm just not convinced the replace is what I want. I'm gonna get it. That's fine.
Oh my god, every single game when I've hit 5 and gotten my recruiter, it has missed the shuffle. Like, literally all of these. Do this, and we take probably a Watchtower or an encampment, and I'm thinking the Watchtower. Yeah.
Oh, I get to trash. Okay, here I was tanking about if I want to play these encampments, but now I don't think I do for sure. I've got Estate Copper replace encampment. I don't want to play these encampments. Yeah, if I can trash this copper, it's definitely worth doing that, guaranteed, as opposed to like hoping to draw a copper and just like cycle through my deck for no reason. Yeah, that's what I want. Me likey. Oh yeah, this was great. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was the right move.
Okay. Do this. Okay. Really wish that hadn't happened. Oh well. Continues to happen. That's not cool.
Ripperoo. If only you were thinner. Actually, you are, like, pretty thin.
Yeah, I'm just getting pretty shot on. Let's see. Probably. Let's take the silver. I actually want the payload from the silver here. And what? Probably just a plunder, and that's it.
I would have thought pretty hard about City Quarter there for you.
I don't want to be in debt for this turn because I'm going to need to start contesting the plunders. I've had to put back my encampments, which is really garbage.
You have 0 encampments now, right?
Yeah, it's been pretty garbage for me.
I don't think contesting plunders is your priority now.
Well, if I don't, then I lose.
I don't see if you think you lose for that reason, I don't see how contesting the plunders helps you. I feel like you want to build a good deck and start getting good cards.
I mean, the plunder is pretty important, I think, because if
it's
if
silver.
I'm not...
Like, would you buy silver here? You have like no draw and no terminal space. You can't play. We have 2 villagers. Well, I mean, you'll be okay, but I don't. I think I would.
It's not a good spot to be in. I agree with you. Things have not gone well.
Ripperoni and pepperoni.
I feel like the recruiter deck has just not been given a chance to show itself here.
Okay. I can't do any cool tricks and top deck a plunder with replace. All I can do... I still want to thin more. I really want to put another gold. I really want to top deck a gold or plunder. I think it's going to have to be top decking a gold. And I'm going to have to blow up this Skulk to do it. It just seems so important to do that. And then I don't get my buy from the Skulk. Is just getting 5 encampments worth that? I mean, yes, it is. Yeah, it is. And I think I want to thin more. Yeah, overdraw is just fine here. So I'm gonna waste a lot of potential just to get an encampment and top deck a gold. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Now the question is, I could either Amulet to trash this copper, or I could Amulet gain a silver, get another replace, draw that. And I want the replace in my deck with the copper, right? I want those 2 cards in my deck. So let's do it that way. And then I do this, that, and then with $1 billion in one buy, I buy an encampment. That feels so bad. Oh well. I think it was better than anything else I could have done.
Okay. This.
So yeah, we never found time for a recruiter this game, and I don't think I'm ever going to get one.
Oh, I could have done this a lot better. Actually, you might if I undo this. It's cheaty,
You may always undo.
I need to do
I think for these podcast games, cheaty undos are like still okay, like
Wait,
blanket okay.
wait, why did I feel the need to do that again? What did I think was gonna be different if I... Okay, let's try doing it this way.
I believe in you, Jake.
Do that. Top deck that Watchtower. That feels a
Oh
little
yeah,
weird.
that sweet, sweet Watchtower. And then trash it
Okay.
to Recruiter. Got 3
Uh,
villagers.
yeah, this was weird. Alright.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is pretty well fucked.
Sweet.
Alright. Let me try to get my build somewhat down here. Okay. I'm willing to concede that you may have had something to that double amulet opening, but I'm not quite ready to concede it just yet. Let me beat my head against this wall for a few more
Feel free, man.
plays.
If you're comparing me to a brick wall, I find that to be a unanimously flattering ubiquitously flattering comparison. Sweet. Amulet turn 3 and turn 4 like a frickin' boss.
Get that recruiter.
All right, man. I got options this turn. What am I gonna do? I could trash a copper, play an amulet for nothing, buy encampment number 3. Next turn will be encampment and 4 coppers with an amulet out. I can get a Skulk. Or a replace, but I would probably get the Skulk at that point. Because I don't have 3 encampments in my deck that I would kind of like to play. Other option, get the replace now. Get the Skulk next turn. That doesn't seem nearly as good. I could play the encampment. That's just garbage. That's not going to make this turn any better. Yeah, I like doing it next turn. Just getting the Skulk next turn. So now the question is... Okay, well the question is, do I get an encampment or thin a copper? And well, that was easy. I want the encampment.
I wonder if you ever... Do you, have you gotten a... Let's actually get these villagers. Let's prioritize getting those and see if that changes anything.
Those sweet, sweet, delicious villagers.
Have you gotten a candlestick maker yet this game?
Oh,
On this
it
board?
has happened. I mean, not in any of our games, but I've done it a couple times.
It happened to me last turn.
Sometimes
So
you
I was
want to replace
last
into
game.
something with the encampments gone. And, like,
That's
the
why.
plus buy is great.
That's why it happened to me. Is
Yeah.
because the plus buy was better than not having it, and the encampments were gone. Okay. I don't think playing the encampment will make this turn any better, and I want those.
Get hexed, nerd.
Oh, that sucks. Damn it, I had to get the worst one in the game. I seriously stand by, like, Delusion was a huge design mistake. Envious was too, but Delusion is the more egregious one. Like,
I'm
it's
thinking
really
about another
bad.
Skulk.
Like, Delusion is really bad for the game because it makes it so every game that has hexes in it can potentially just rob your opponent of a turn.
Well, I'm going to have a really sexy turn next turn, but, like, I'm just going to get a replace with it. I am going to get the Skulk. I'm going to get Skulk number 2 with the intention of replacing the Skulk. But also, I just want a gold, and I would rather have the Skulk in my deck than to have 3 debt and a VP token.
Nice. Look at
The Skulk
my
is fine.
turn just dying to Delusion.
Wow, I have so many actions. Get Skulked. Get Ultra Skulked. Yeah, man.
These are terrible. I'm getting the bad hexes.
They're all bad, Jake. That's
No,
not
give
true.
me the irrelevant ones that just make me shuffle my deck for no reason. Like,
wait, isn't all of Dominion just shuffling your deck for no reason? That was a joke. Did you think my joke was funny?
Playing the dungeon cycling engine is shuffling your deck for no reason.
Yes, the cycling engine.
Yes. Oh, both my 5s collide in bottom deck.
Rip. So I've had like a couple of turns where like I don't really do anything, but I think it's actually fine. I actually want to say that these draws are probably better than average given that, because I would rather like sit and spin for a turn and know that my encampment and plunders are going to collide and like kind of build a little more aggressively to compensate for that. And like it's been a little awkward. Nah, this is probably below average overall, but like this is still like it's not that bad.
Every single game I've played with this kingdom so far has been below average draws. All my draws are below average.
Yes, Jake. They certainly are.
This is terrible.
Just like
I hate
life. You're not my real father.
You're not my real dad. Wait, I'm not on the Parker account.
Savage. Oh no! You trashed the
counter.
I just got wrecked so hard.
Whew! Starting to come around to the opinion that I may have misread this board.
No way, man. No way. You have that last encampment, right? I'm trying to figure out what those last two cards are. I think it's like copper and... Copper? I don't know what they are. Maybe there's an encampment in there. Either way, I should probably top deck a gold. Oh, it's a fleet. Yeah, it's a fleet. You're right. It's a fleet. I think I do want to top deck a gold / plunder. And I think what I'd like to do... No, I can... Wait, why am I... This is really good. I should just do this. This is great. And I'm doing it. I did it, Jake.
That seems like a no-brainer to do that.
It definitely is, and it took me embarrassingly long to think to do it. Now, do I get City Quarter, or do I put another Replace in my deck? I don't really like the Replace. City Quarter? I have like 4 encampments at least.
I don't think you need a City Quarter. I think you take...
maybe just get a Plunder.
A Plunder or Plunder Candlestick Maker, and do you take the Candlestick Maker is my question, and I think the answer is like...
I think I want it. It frees me up to replace the Skulk and keep the plus buy. It's like getting a Plunder anyway next turn, because I'm going to be playing a billion replaces.
Option 2, and I lean toward the Candlestick Maker of this. You take the Plunder and a City Quarter, and that would do is free you up to take more Skulks. So
anything that involves a City Quarter, I just feel like I don't need.
Well, I mean, having the overdraw now, just while you have the spare buy, and being able to accommodate more Skulks in your deck, it gives you more explosive payload later. Of all of this, I still support the Candlestick Maker.
I'm overdrawing next turn anyway. I don't feel like I need the City Quarter.
Yeah, the reason you would get the City Quarter right now is because you have the spare buy for it. I'm not saying... I mean, like... I think if you did it, I wouldn't think it was nuts, but I do think the Candlestick Maker's better.
I'll have the spare buy next turn. I think it's better next turn. I'm still between Replace and Plunder here. It's not clear to me.
Plunder.
The Replace could just, like,
I said Replunder. The Plunder. You get the Plunder.
Yeah, I get Replunder. I'm just trying to think through my next turn, and it could be that, like, I Amulet, gain a silver, and then replace that silver and gain a Plunder with it, in which case, like, I have the free Replace in my deck, which I want. But I'm already playing 2 Replaces next turn, and what am I replacing? I'm assuming there's a copper down there that I'm going to replace with something, and then, like, maybe my Skulk for another Plunder. It's not crazy, and the Replace is a good card. I think I'm taking the Replace. It is a copper. There's 2 coppers. Yes, I definitely wanted that replace.
Alright.
There's 2 coppers. Do I trash one of them to Amulet?
What's that last card again? I wish I were good at this game.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want to top deck it. How do I not do either one?
Do you have a Watchtower in hand?
Yeah, and it wasn't giving me the option to do nothing. It's weird.
Interesting.
I had to gain the gold, and then it gave me the option. I had to gain the gold from Skulk, and then I got the option to do nothing with Watchtower. But before I gained the gold with Skulk, it only gave me the option to trash or top deck with Watchtower.
Yeah.
It was really
yeah,
weird.
Wait. It wouldn't let you top deck your Skulk before gaining the gold?
So it gave me 3 options: gain gold with Skulk, trash with Watchtower, top deck with Watchtower. After I gained
that's a UI thing. It's
the gold
unclear.
with Skulk, then done reacting with Watchtower came
Yeah.
up.
The buttons
really
aren't labeled very well.
That wasn't a labeling thing. I literally didn't have the button until I gained the gold.
Yeah, because gain the gold supposedly gives you all the same options. Unless you wanted to top deck them in a different order. Oh yeah, that's a bug. You should be able to top deck them in whatever order you want.
I guess that would be it. That
That's
would
a
be
bug.
decreased functionality. Yeah.
That's a bug. Yeah, it's a bug.
I would submit it, but the list of known bugs is too long for my liking.
I mean, it will never be
already.
fixed. So like, what's the frickin' point, right?
Yeah, that's a thing. Right.
All right. This is actually
I have
really
more
bad.
patience with the client than you do, but it's running thin.
Yeah, we gotta do this. Plunder now. Or city quarter? I think I want the plunder. Give me the plunder. All right.
Okay. We're going to do that. And gain that.
You definitely want more recruiter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll do this. And this.
Oh, you just drew a card with your recruiter. What are you gonna trash? Your other recruiter.
Do that.
I just got Ward. I trashed a Skulk. Rip. You skipped an encampment, which probably hurts more than trashing the Skulk. Yup. That it did. Replace Amulet with something. Replace Copper with something. Play all the things. I really want a city quarter.
Hey, so did you... I know you were speccing some of my league match this morning. Yeah. I was curious, the one I lost, did you catch that one?
No.
Okay. There was...
And I was not paying attention to... I wasn't paying very good attention to really any of the ones I...
Okay. I was curious because I was thinking back on it, and like in the middle of it, I was chatting to my opponent and be like, I feel like neither of what we're doing is good, and I would do this instead, and I wanted to...
Oh, Treasure Trove Money?
Yeah, so like, here's the thing.
Yes, I would have played Treasure Trove Money and gone heavy on Swindlers that game.
Okay, so my thinking was that the deck that draws a bunch and has a bunch of werewolves and a swindler.
Yeah, and you're like playing merchant guilds, right?
Yeah,
that was the point of it. Yeah,
and that deck died because he hit 4 of my 5s and 5 costs and turned them into duchies.
Rip your 5 costs.
I know. I was like, what the hell? But the thing is, like, I'm wondering, given that if that was bad luck, but even if I hadn't gotten bad luck, I'm wondering if, like, just like, do you have 4 plunders? because this might be super resignable if you have 4
I
plunders.
do have 4 encampments and 4 plunders.
Oh, shit! Why did that happen? Where's my gold?
Well, I have 5 encampments and 4 plunders.
That was just bad luck. That was not. That shouldn't have happened. Some bad things have happened to me that are my fault, but that wasn't one of them.
Whenever you want to throw in the towel, man, I just want to remind you that you have the state miserable. I just want to remind you.
Thank you
Yeah, you're welcome.
for reminding me of that.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep, we're good. Playing against you is a lot easier than playing against Wandering Winder. He actually makes me beat him. You just resign. Granted, we only played 2 games and we were still feeling it out, but... Oh, and whenever you want to go to the other kingdom, I'm, like, down for that. Alright, Amulets collide. See, here's the thing. I have Amulet, and 3 coppers. The other cards don't matter, because, like, obviously you're going to play an Amulet and trash an estate. What?
I got something bad happened to me.
What happened to you? Is it the same bad thing that happened to me?
I don't know. What happened to you?
My Amulets collided turn 3.
Oh, I didn't have 2 amulets. I didn't see either of my opening buys turn 3, and I saw estates. So I wasn't going to trash an estate, I wasn't going to hit 5, and I wasn't going to play my amulet. So I was like, alright, well this isn't going to tell me anything. It wasn't going to tell me anything.
I don't think that that's even that bad of a draw.
I wasn't going to learn anything about the kingdom that way. And that's like the only reason we're doing this.
That's the only reason your face is doing this. If you get a 5-2, please don't resign it.
I don't know why you want to play that out. Like, that's...
I want to show you that, like, I want to show you how bad opening Recruiter is. Alright, didn't find the second amulet. That's fine. I think I just put an encampment in the deck. Yep. I don't feel great about putting an encampment in the deck. I'm 2 estates down. If I get a silver, it potentially frees me up to, like, trash a copper or trash an estate instead of, like, taking a coin to get something I want, which is probably going to happen next shuffle. I've got an amulet on top. No estates. Like, there's a good chance. Kind of want the silver here. I just didn't feel like shuffling that encampment in was going to do anything for me because I didn't feel like I was going to play it. I feel like not playing the encampment and having a silver to spend benefits the silver. Or, like, having to play an encampment to hit a price point versus just having a silver in my deck. So I can hit the price point, like, it seems about the same. So, like, the silver is not worse in every case. Having a silver in the deck seems just fine. Oh, this is weird. Another amulet misses? What am I going to do about this? Trash and gain a Skulk? Or do I play this encampment just to get the amulet out? Kind of like playing the encampment. That other card is a copper. It's copper. Does it make my turn that much better? What am I going to do with my turn? I'm going to play an amulet. Trash a thing. A turn earlier. I'm going to trash 2. No, I'm going to trash an extra thing. But I'm still going to get a Skulk. No, I don't think I want the replace before the Skulk. I could get the replace. I want the replace. Yeah, we'll do it this way. I can't have the replace and trash a thing. Whatever. I thought this through. I totally did. All right, we're good. We're good, Jake. We're good. Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
We're good.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Boom, get skulked. Bad omens. Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
2 coppers, man. Get wrecked. Now, is this a replace or is it a plunder? I'm leaning pretty hard towards the replace because I don't have one yet. But the plunder helps me play the thingies. I want to replace. This one's close. That one was pretty close.
All right. That. Oh, come on. That was annoying.
Given this draw, I'm glad I got the replace, question mark. Given this draw, I'm not sure it makes any difference in the slightest.
This was quite annoying. Oh, fuck you, deck. Fuck you. Seriously. Fuck you. God damn it.
I guess the
Wait,
replace
no.
was kind of greedy.
Do that.
And I didn't get punished for it.
This was fucking horrible. I guess in my play wasn't greedy.
But in other cases, the replace would have saved me. I guess it wasn't greedy. It was just one way I could have gone. It's probably less likely that the replace saves me. I don't know.
Horrible.
I don't know the math. I just know I wanted the replace in my deck. So I bought it.
Well, I lost the coin flip, and the coin had 2 sides that would have saved me, and I got the one that didn't.
It's a weird coin, bro.
Yeah, it's a 3-sided coin.
That's
I don't
pretty
know if
sweet
that's
coin, man.
I don't know if that's a coin at that point. I think that's more of a die.
3-sided is weird. You're probably best just rolling a d6 and assigning 2 of the outcomes to be the same thing, you know?
So that's only if you. I mean that's only the case often because okay,
Ooh,
we are
wow.
good. We are good.
Wow.
That's enough of that.
Whenever you want to move to the other kingdom, just let me know.
That's enough hex. Oh no, we have more.
It doesn't have hexes in it.
I don't care that much about the other kingdom at this point because like that episode, that's kind of old news. Like we're kind of like I don't really do these because I enjoy them. I do these because like it's for the podcast segment. We have to get them done.
Sure. I mean, you have the opportunity to say what you want to say about your scrying pool deck from the other one.
Yeah, I know, and we should probably do some, but like I'm not excited. I'm not
entirely
jazzed.
up to you. Like whenever I have my read, I feel really great about it. I'm okay.
I appreciate you wanting to give me the time to say my piece on it, because I know that we have some disagreement on it, and it's easy for you to just move on from that, but you want to give me the chance to say my piece, and I appreciate that. That said, I don't know if it's that important to me.
Your call, man. I just want to point out that Jake resigned this draw just a couple of games ago. This is pretty terrible. It's bad. It's not that bad.
It's quite bad.
I mean,
are you talking about where you got none of the things?
I drew 3 estates on turn 3 with 2 coppers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely worse than a lot of other things that can happen. But like,
it's worse than like anything else that could happen.
I saw him back there just a moment ago. I haven't changed either of those fish tank timers for daylight savings yet.
What am I doing with this draw? This is bad too because I'm having. This is the one time I saw fit to open with 2 amulets, and of course I'm getting punished for it.
Lives is number of players. You always start with 1 throwing star. If you're playing with 3, you go to level 10. I mean, you won't get that far.
Yeah.
It's 3 lives, 1 throwing star to start. And then the cards tell you what bonuses to give you.
3 lives, 1 throwing star.
Yeah.
I did not get as punished as I could have gotten by my bad luck. And when I say punished is the wrong word. I did not get as like absolutely clusterfucked by things that are out of my
That's
control.
a better word, yeah.
Yeah, but it's longer.
And, you know, it's got more swears and more syllables, so you definitely want it. Well, this is what we're going to do, and we're going to tank next turn about what's going to happen with more information. but
I wanted there to be an encampment in the pile this turn.
yeah, that's why I did that.
Okay, sure it
It just
is.
seemed really important to like have that not be there for you.
Okay. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
No, I'm being serious. Like I had 2 encampments I could have played, and I'm like, I could just bank 3 encampments and then like try and get a gold on my next turn,
No, fuck you.
or I could try and make this turn better and find like my other amulet. And I decided that the encampment was more important than trying to find the other amulet, even though I'm pretty behind on that. Behind on thinning from amulets. All right, now we got to think. So I could trash an estate and get that encampment, and I will have 4 encampments in my deck that I feel like I can't play. Or I can keep the estate and get a Skulk and get the gold, and then have some encampments that I can play. Or I could keep the estate and get a wedding. If I take the encampment now, I'm thinner, which is great. I can, like, play 1 encampment to get a Skulk. And then, like, maybe it dicks with him. Maybe. I'm also thinner a little faster. I also have an amulet out. I have, like, 6 coppers in my deck and another amulet. I could super high roll and get the gold without playing an encampment. But then I'm like still just kind of sitting and spinning until I can like actually find the gold. I don't know why, but it feels really great because he's actually doing something kind of similar. He did open double amulet. Now he does have a gold in his deck and he could get it, but like then he only has access to 1 encampment. I feel like I want to do this. And this draw feels pretty bad.
These draws have not felt great for me either, Adam. So
I'm gonna do something that hurts me just to hurt Jake, and now I'm feeling the pain. So I hope you're feeling the pain too.
I have been feeling the pain since turn 1. I've been feeling the pain since we rolled this kingdom, to be honest. But
hey, you didn't roll it though.
that's true. And yet I'm feeling the pain anyway.
We can be done whenever you want, man.
No, there's a lot of stuff I don't feel like I understand about this kingdom because, like, I'm probably resigning some of these too early.
No, really? Are you sure, Jake?
Like, I'm wondering if like the deck that I'm advocating. So, like, okay, knowing the deck that you are intending on building, a lot of what you're saying makes a lot of sense.
It's
But the
very
deck,
different than what Wandering Winder was saying, right?
well, and I'm wondering if the deck that I'm intending on building is competitive with that deck, and like I do all the things that I had originally said, and I just play that deck.
But
So
my opening pressures
let's
the
find
encampment
out.
so hard that maybe you need to go for that and then pivot into your deck? Question mark. I don't know.
I don't know either.
What deck are you planning to build?
I'm gonna find that out now.
Nice. All right. He's
All
opening
right.
with the Taxman. He's doing it, guys.
So open wedding debt. Now, hang on a minute.
Wedding debt and city quarter. Come on.
Okay. This is.
Wonder Winder did advocate for a wedding debt opening at some point. He said it wasn't crazy.
I'm gonna try this out.
It's about as good as like a silver Watchtower opening or something like that.
I don't think this is good either, but like if it is okay, it's because I can get a recruiter.
Oh, nice.
Well, if it is okay, that's why. And I am gonna do that. So that
This is slightly better than last time, but my opponent's playing a worse deck, so we have that going for us.
this might be worse, but I want to find out because now it's got me curious.
I was just giving you a hard time, okay?
I mean, you might be right. Like, I'm going into this knowing this might be worse.
All right, well, I really want to trash this estate. I think I'm going to get a Candlestick Maker. Would have been pretty hot to shove a 4th encampment in the deck.
Yeah, I actually bought that to deny it to you, and I don't know if that was the right way of going about it.
Well,
But
it feels pretty bad. I saw
well,
you spent
it's
$5
alright.
on it, so I hope it felt bad for you too, man.
It did, and I didn't buy it just to deny it to you. I buy it to deny it to you, and also because I want it, and I knew it was my only way to get it.
Oh my god, I still have an estate in my deck. What is
Uh,
my life?
let's play this. No, damn it. Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. Well, at least I can get that plunder. Which is
I could get
nice.
that encampment.
You
That
could.
seems really bad.
Oh, you're not doing it?
No.
Okay.
No, it seemed
Alright.
really bad.
That's
Seemed
interesting.
really bad.
In this case, I guess,
Maybe I should have done. I don't know. It seemed really bad. Like I got. Given this draw, it would have worked out better for me. But like, I don't know. It just. Oh, I had an amulet out
man,
too. I should have gotten it.
okay, I will say I'm shocked at how well. Now, I got the perfect scenario for the wedding debt open.
Hey, you're doing okay.
And like, well, I drew my gold and 2 coppers on turn 3. That's like as good as I can hope for with that. That's exactly what this wants.
Oh, you hit double 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit
I hit double 5s. Wait, did I hit double 5?
I think you did, right?
No, I didn't. No, I don't
Did you
think
get
so.
5 and 4? Yeah,
I
you got
think
an encampment. Okay, sure. That's next to ideal. Yeah, you hit 5 and 4.
It's quite good. Am I about to replace this gold into a plunder just to have the plunder? Or am I
Jake,
about to?
you didn't get a good draw. That result is almost guaranteed. The only way that doesn't happen for you is if your gold misses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is just what to expect when you open wedding.
Well, okay, on a 3-4 or on a 4-3.
4-3 or a 5-2, which you're totally gonna do this on a 5-2. I'm being sarcastic.
Okay, I'm trying to. Now I'm thinking like I can gain and play something this turn, and I can turn this gold into a plunder, and then I lose the gold and have the plunder. I can turn this estate into a skulk, and not top deck the gold, but top deck the skulk, and then I have plus 5.
Are you doing that with replace?
Yeah.
You're not gonna top deck either one of them.
I top deck the skulk.
You can't. It doesn't work that way. It loses track.
What?
Yeah.
Really? I can't even voluntarily top deck the skulk?
Right. Not with replace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in
You
that
don't even
case,
get that option.
In that case, I would actually top deck a Candlestick Maker instead, because the only reason I'd be doing that is the buy. So I trash an estate into something, which would be.
Why do you want to top deck a buy so bad?
That's a good question. I didn't actually think about that. I just see a bunch of money in my hand, and I'm assuming I want plus buy.
You want plus buy now. You don't want it next turn.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm gonna draw whatever I do next turn. I have an encampment in hand too, so I'm gonna draw.
Right. So you can top deck and play something this turn, or you can seed your next turn. Do you have two? Do you have another encampment, or is that your only one?
I have another one. I think. I don't know. I don't.
Well, you have the one in play, and you have the one in your hand, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any other draw? No. You have a recruiter, but that's yeah. Do you have your recruiter in hand?
No.
Do you have any more estates in your life?
No.
Other than the one in hand?
No. So. I think I actually just gain the Skulk and the gold because those are the cards that I want for the deck, and just play whatever I'm gonna draw with these encampments.
Yeah, I kind of like playing an encampment next.
Yeah. Just what I settle on doing, and going to turn this estate into a Skulk.
What you do changes if you draw that recruiter, right? Because you probably rather, yeah.
Yeah, and now I think I'm actually gonna get a city quarter.
You need village and draw, man. City quarter seems pretty great for you.
Yeah, but I have a lot of treasures in the deck still.
I think you still want it.
I could also get a plunder for the split, not because I think it's the best card for the deck, but just
I think you should get the city quarter.
I think so too. Yeah, let's do it. Mm-hmm. Plunder? Plunder. Okay, so I got lucky and drew the city quarter with actions, but this was by no means guaranteed to happen. And I drew it with 2 actions, which is not even the nut draw, but like this was I have a bunch of treasures in the deck. I could have gotten shafted, but I didn't.
Boom. Nice.
Ah!
So I'm getting a replace. What do I get with it?
I have the delusion. I have the skip your turn hex. No, actually, that's not true. Plunders.
You
are
have a
revealed.
replace in your deck.
Also, plunders are revealed, so I can make some
You
progress
can
toward what
you
I
can
want.
get a fleet and a wedding.
Nice. Actually, I do probably need the fleet.
I mean, you're gonna need that.
Yeah. Later to get it now.
Replace just is absolutely necessary, right? I just don't really like the idea of being strapped to one single gold in my life, but I need the replace.
Why do you need the replace?
I don't have one, man.
What is it doing for you that you need?
I mean, my turn only gets so good next turn if I
Like,
don't have a
what do you
replace.
do? What do you want to do with the replace, though?
I want to
Specifically.
I want to gain plunders. I want to gain more replaces, skulks.
Okay. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just asking why you feel the need. Why this replace is so important to have right now.
What is this turn? 10. I think I'm just getting the replace, not getting anything with it. Man, maybe I should have. If I was just getting the replace, I might have been able to trash a copper. No, I don't think so. Whatever.
Let's do
It's fine.
this and that, and yeah. Draw didn't go so well, but oh well. This next turn is weird. Adam, what do I do with my next turn?
I don't know, man.
What do I want to be when I grow up?
You want to be a fireman or a chef?
One of those two. I just want to be around fire. Like that's the only requirement.
Sorry, we were watching MasterChef Junior, and it's like these kids are like, I want to be either one of 2 completely unrelated occupations.
No, the best part is like try to figure out what the common theme is that the requirement is. Like
I don't think I could have done that.
Huh?
I don't think I could have done that with what I mean, I was trying to give you 2 things without a common theme, and you found it, man.
Yeah, no, that's
You did
the
it.
fun part. Like I want to be a
You did
lawyer
it, man.
or a garbage truck driver. And the 2 things would be I want to have my career center around human filth.
Oh, that's quality, man. Oh, mansies. All right. Well, so I tanked for a little bit, and I decided I needed to play an encampment, fully expecting to put it back and not hit the 1 and 3 to draw my gold. And then I got lucky and found the gold, which means I'm not completely dead. But I was going to replace silver into plunder on top and then continue with my turn. I figured it was worth it. But I didn't want to interrupt Jake's joke because that was really funny. Anyway, we do this and move on with our lives.
So speaking of weird, what do I do with this?
City quarter, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's city quarter, but like,
Wait, didn't you get diluted? What did you do on that turn, by the way?
I trashed a
replaced
Skulk into an
and got a
encampment.
plunder. You replaced a skulk with a plunder.
Yeah,
And then
draw
you
was
played
weird.
2 coppers
I had 2
And then you
encampments in
shuffled
hand,
your deck,
and I
and you
didn't
drew
want to put
5
them back.
cards. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That one. And this, and this, and this. Maybe I shouldn't have gained that silver. That was a little squirrely. I need more draw. I'm going to have to get a city quarter, and that feels bad. Rip. I would like to replace a gold on my deck. And I need a city quarter. And I'm going to trash that copper with an amulet. And I have another replace to play. What do I do with that? I think I need to junk him, right? I need to gain a green card and junk him. Yeah. And then I'll have like $0. That's pretty sweet. I'm playing a bad deck. Alright. Let's play a bad deck. I could replace his Candlestick Maker, but that seems frickin' pointless, right? Let's just play a bad deck. Yeah, okay, let's do this. That and this on tippity top and that. Get wrecked!
You want to be a lifeguard or a businessman, and they would both center around saving people from bad decisions. That's not really what a kid would think.
That's not what
businessman
businessmen
does.
do. Businessman's too general. You need to be more specific. I'm calling you on that one.
I agree, but like that's not what a kid would think, right? Like I'm thinking like
I don't know, man.
Kids think that you just go into business. Just like how people who
just
don't
like
work
Donald Trump.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Just like I want to be just like Donald Trump when I grow up.
Just like how people who don't work in technology think that you go into computers.
I love computers,
what do you do
man.
for a living? Well, I do computers.
I do computers. Actually, I've been working with computers.
Yeah.
I have one plunder.
What does he do?
Jake.
Well, he's really good with computers, so yeah, he can fix your printer.
That's what I do. Yeah. That's what I do. I do computers for a living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means you know how to get me to check my emails.
I don't know about that one, man.
Can I get on Facebook with this thing?
Can I get on Facebook with this thing?
That's my favorite baby boomer question when you go computer shopping is they're looking at like this $900 laptop and they'll be like, so you're sure I can get on Facebook with this? Yes, I'm sure.
I'm hitting you hard, man. Your deck is kind of vulnerable to cursing, and that's how I don't lose this game, right? Right, Jake? Also, we don't lose this encampment. Go. We lost the encampment. Nice. Can you double province? I need a fleet. Can I get a fleet and double province?
Possible I can double province.
What does your deck do? I actually have no idea what's in your deck. So how thin are you? Not thin. Wow. Your deck plays plunders. That's what your deck does. Yeah, that's what it does. Do you have any plus buy? No. You have replaces only. You have 2 replaces. You have 0 golds? No, you have a gold. You played 2 golds last turn. You have 2 golds. And then you shuffled them in. Great. You have 2 golds and 2 replaces. Do you have any draw? You have, you have recruiter. That's not draw. You have some city quarters and you have some encampments. If you double next turn,
You would actually have the points from that. I'm just gonna mill 2 provinces and curse you. I feel like I'm behind enough. I need to do this. My win condition is ending the game super fast. I'm gonna replace 2 provinces, 2 provinces, and I think I'm gonna get the fleet. Does the fleet actually help? The fleet makes it so that if he gets 2 provinces, he'll have 11, 23 points. I'm gonna have to. I mean, I'm having a good turn next turn, but I'm gonna need a lot of duchies, man. But I can curse him with the duchies. They're like 4-point duchies. Can I make that up? He'll have 23, 22 plus whatever plunders he plays, points, 24. That's not crazy. And that's worst case. And I'm still not dead with the fleet. Yeah, alright. I'm in. Get wrecked, man. Oh, and I have a plunder. I'm going to get a VP token.
Alright.
This is not a game-ending turn from you.
Nope.
Alright. I feel like I'm in... Wait a second. If you don't double province, I just win.
lose. Yeah.
Sweet. Nice.
Yeah, things have not gone super according to plan. But,
Yeah, your deck is vulnerable to being junked. Ooh.
yeah.
Okay, we'll play this now.
Okay, so I didn't thin fast enough is the problem. So that's the problem with not having an amulet. I assume you have it, so we're good.
That's pretty hot. You gave me a run for my money, though.
Yeah. Let's try this again, though. I am curious. I got the 4-3, so I am curious enough to try it again.
The opening doesn't seem awful, other than the fact that you're not getting amulets, which I think is leading to a worse deck. But other than that, like, it seems fine for the deck you want to build. Actually, seems really good. Oh, that sucks.
Let's see about getting an amulet in that deck, so instead of buying an encampment on 3.
Interesting. I have 0 encampments in my deck. Do I just get the Skulk? Do I get a wedding? No, that's bad. Do I get the Skulk? Yeah, man. Seems fine, right? What's he doing? Recruiter, Amulet. This is pretty much exactly what Wandering Winder said so far. It's just a weird draw. Sure, we'll do this. I'm not sold that that's good, but it's probably fine.
Taking a replace here. Wow, my recruiter didn't miss the shuffle.
Wow, what's that
So
like,
blessed.
man? Yeah. Hashtag blessed.
Okay.
Blessed in this case, spelled BLEST. I was going to replace this turn, but then I remembered I have a duration amulet out. I just get another encampment. There's enough encampments. The replace is just another encampment, right? I need to get the replace. Nice! So glad I got a replace instead of another encampment. Gross.
This is weird. Right. I don't want to do that. God damn it. Hang on.
Hanging on.
Yeah, this'll be okay. You're still a cunt, but... Oh my god, you got... That's terrible. Now that you had that double encampment turn, now I'm fucked because of that. It was completely out of my control, too.
What do you mean?
That hex, it was really bad for me. Like, this turn was going to be a lot better without and now it's just not because I got that hex.
Rip.
Let's do this. God, it's so terrible.
Thinking about getting another Skulk here. I'm not super warm on it. I think actually Wedding would be better than Skulk here. That's a first, by the way. This is like my 20th game with this kingdom, and this is the first time I've even considered a Wedding. That includes Delusion turns. Well, of course it includes Delusion turns.
I'm actually not sold that Wedding is always worse than Skulk.
Oh, I mean, I agree with that, but on this board, there's a lot of stuff pointing you towards Skulk. You can replace into it. The debt actually matters. You want the plus buy. You want the attack. Like,
fair enough, sure.
But I think I want the Wedding here. I already have a Skulk in my deck. I don't want another one. There's no more encampments, so the debt is meh. I mean, I just want to replace. I want to thin. It's really what I want to be doing with my next turn. Play some frickin' amulets. I'm pretty behind on that. Yeah, all right, we're doing it. I want the gold, and also, like, the Skulk gets in the way of me lining up my encampment with my plunders, which is, like, normally not a consideration, but it matters here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about the Wedding here.
Oh, man.
I just said I wanted to play more amulets, and here I am replacing an amulet. But a top deck's a plunder, man. I gotta do it.
Yeah.
It seems too important.
Okay.
And I didn't need that. Whatever. I still have an amulet. I still have replace. I don't know. It's really just the amulet. I have so many coppers. I don't know. I question that decision.
Alright. Crossing my fingers and getting fucked anyway.
Ooh, alright. I
Alright.
feel better now. Feel better about my abundance of coppers.
I got fucked.
Yep. We just trash cards without counting. I have so much money. There you go.
I hate you so much. Why does it have to be Delusion? Like, that's the one game-ending hex here. It's the one hex I cannot deal with.
You can get a fleet. I mean, it's really not that bad.
I don't want the fleet.
Yes, you do. You can replace things.
So fucking horrible. Okay, what am I doing now? Am I getting another replace? Probably.
I want you to know something.
I don't care.
I actually get it when you say that you don't like hexes and why you don't like them. Before, I just kind of thought, oh, he's just, this is something he doesn't like. He's being whiny. It's a fine mechanic. But, I can actually see, an argument for,
it's not
maybe these shouldn't, maybe these shouldn't be in the game. Maybe there are reasons why. And, maybe this could have been known before the set was released, right?
I think it was known before the set was released, and Donald just didn't care.
I wasn't involved as much. It's tough for me to say. I mean, you could be right. I'm just saying I can't speak to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not all hexes. It's just the hexes that have unique attack mechanics. The Envious and Delusion.
I think it's all of them, really.
And for me, it's just Delusion, honestly. And Envious sometimes. Envious has the same problem Delusion has. It's just more rarely the crux the way Delusion is. If you wouldn't make a card that just says do this, it shouldn't be a hex, right? I
get that now, right? I mean, it makes sense now. At the time, that was the reason why he wanted to put it, because he was exploring design space that wouldn't be fun on a card, right? If Delusion was on a card, it's like, oh, we're playing big money this game, and that's stupid, right? That's really dumb. And, putting it on a hex means, you're not gonna not play big money.
Right.
Right.
It means that, but it means that the reason you'd play big money is because the other things would suck. So like you're not gonna like change the deck you were playing because you haven't won in whatever.
Yeah, you're just gonna get hosed,
hacked.
right?
Just gonna get hosed, exactly. And
I mean, Donald probably thought that was okay when he was making the set.
I think like he probably just didn't appreciate that it was as much of a thing. Like,
sure. Yeah.
That would be my theory, is that he knew it was a thing and thought it was going to be less impactful and more marginal than it is, and also like in a mix of like apathy in terms of like not really caring that, because like Donald's first priority is not the competitive integrity of the game,
and it shouldn't be, by the way.
Well, you can debate whether or not it should be, but like I don't really just like
competitive integrity doesn't sell boxes of Dominion.
Right. And the popularity of the game is the only reason that the competitive culture of the game has like any relevance or bearing anyway. So I understand wanting to keep the game accessible, but like there are different kinds of variants, and there are different places for variants to be. There are different like rhythms to variants, and I think
that #rhythms to variants.
Yeah, like there are like having little bits of variance throughout the game is different than having big spikes of variance that like.
I mean, to be fair, other Dominion cards that have existed for years do that same thing, and it's really bad on those cards too, right? And it gets you salty too.
And all of those cards are cards Donald says he regrets making.
Really?
Yeah, the ones
Swindler?
I know. Yeah,
Minion? Like
Donald has.
When has he said that?
Okay, so he has at least said that he would do them very differently if he did them today. And when people have asked about Swindler and Minion and like, why did you do this? Basically, his response is, well, like we didn't really have playtesting back then. Like that was his thing for like he's been asked about Swindler and Minion, and he said like, remember when Intrigue and Dominion came out, playtesting was just like 2 people, and we didn't have like people who were good at the game testing it and stuff like that. So like he said he would do Swindler and Minion both very differently if he did them again today, which makes me wonder why the hell didn't he take them out of second edition? But I don't know. I think he's also said that he regrets torture a little bit.
But did he say this in the Discord or something?
I have just a log of mental thing, either Discord or FDS posts.
Okay, I'm gonna say Discord because a lot of this stuff is new to me, and I've read the FDS posts, but I'm not gonna follow everything in that Discord. God, I think Discord is terrible. It would be really great if there was a place where this was recorded, but no, it's not. There's a lot I could do here. You have a fleet. Wish you didn't have that. That's sort of like another replace.
Adam, I wish I didn't have it too, because we both know why I got it.
Rip. I could get a city quarter. I don't feel like I need to do that. I could get another gold, which means I'd get a Skulk, which seems pretty good.
You could get 2.
I could get 2 Skulks. That seems excessive. It would be great if I could get Fleet and Skulk, but I can't.
Well, you get the 2 Skulks, and then you get a city quarter, and then you have a turn of your deck being awkward, but then next turn.
I only have 2 buys.
Right, so you get 2 Skulks now and a city quarter later, or Skulk city quarter, and then get a.
I don't want that much payload in my deck.
Why?
I can't draw all that. I want to.
With a city quarter.
I want to start getting you curses, man. I want you to have those purples that I've thoughtfully provided for you, man.
I want you to have the purples.
Yeah, well, thanks for caring. I appreciate that. All right, I'm going to get Skulk, and I'm going to get a city quarter, and we're just going to
get down with these replaces for a turn and not buy anything next turn. I guess that's what I'm doing. How much money am I going to have next turn? I'm going to have 10, 11, maybe 12. Pay off enough debt and get a fleet. All right,
Which
fine.
card did replace from Intrigue? Like
I
which
don't
card
know.
did
That's
replace take the
really
place
hard
of?
to say.
Does it not have like a direct? Why?
It probably does,
Jack?
actually. I don't know. It might not. I don't frickin' know. I'm the wrong guy to ask. All right, he replaced a copper into an estate.
Deck's being mean.
I hate it when that happens, man.
Needed to draw my recruiter. Not.
Sure. We'll take it now. Gross. Well, it's the right move to take it now. Whatever. This is fine. It's fine. Jake, it's fine.
Fuck you.
Thanks, man.
Started playing Brawlhalla over the weekend. That game's pretty good.
Alright. You like?
Yeah. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I have not.
It's a fighting game, and it's surprisingly fun.
Cool.
I know how much you love fighting games.
I actually got down with some Street Fighter in my day.
Did you really?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah.
I was so bad at Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I was I'm really bad at Street Fighter, but I mean, I could do the Dragon Punch, okay? I could do that. And I can spam smash attacks in Smash Brothers, but like I don't have the reflexes to get actually good in those games.
I could probably get pretty good in those games if I spent the kind of time on it that I do on things like Dominion. Because I have in every game I play, every video game, I have really bad mechanical skills and really good like game sense. So that's why I like Overwatch so much.
That's why I like DDR.
Right. Well, wait, no, that's literally the opposite.
It's funny. I mean, it's not the opposite. I have some basic level of competency in physical skill in DDR, and then like the rest of just optimizing it and making it so that I can do things without like actually working harder. It's actually a lot of why I like rock climbing too. Anyway.
Right.
Unrelated. Please continue.
No, I was just saying, like, because there are like characters in Overwatch that like, or roles you can play in Overwatch that like, I have really piss poor aim, but it's more of a MOBA than a shooter, so like I can just use like my read on the game and just my knowledge of, you know, what the situation is and what needs to be done to carry the team anyway.
No bigs.
Right. And that's what I like about the game. And so like that's where I tend to get good in fighting games too, is because like I'm bad with like being able to have good reflexes and do combos and things, but I'm pretty good at like knowing what my opponent is going to do and what needs to be done to counter it. Hashtag Yomi.
Hashtag Yomi. Okay, we top decked a Skulk. That's not what I wanted. But whatever. Oh. Did you know that after Watchtower trashes a curse, it loses track of the curse?
Yeah.
Really? Why does that need to be there?
I'm actually trying to figure that out myself. It's kind of weird.
That's a really good Watchtower you have there. I should have done this first before doing other things on my turn, but I don't think it would have affected much.
I don't know. I'm going all in on the chucking attack. Is that sound just because Watchtower is a thing?
I saw you had a vulnerability because you didn't have an amulet for some reason for trashing, and also like it's kind of the payload. It's kind of what the deck does anyway.
Let's see. Let's do that. Then
Nice. But then you did get like a bunch of Watchtowers. And by a bunch, I mean 2, which for your deck is a bunch. But I figured even with you blocking them, like I just need to take a lead because I can run out the clock. So we're gonna do that.
Okay, so I
Ooh, I have an amulet out. That's pretty ill.
I can go with maybe Skulk City Quarter. I like that.
Ah! All right, that feels great. Ah! Oh, jeez, I finally found one. All right. Well, I can trigger Fleet, and that seems important.
What, you mean end the game right now?
Yeah, I can bring us to Fleet turns.
Well,
I can mill 3 provinces and buy the last one. I'm definitely doing that. Get skulked.
yeah, because I'm got the debt, which is annoying.
Ooh, the curses are actually getting in.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
whatever.
that's-
I'm going to win regardless, but that's nice.
Well, yeah, no provinces are gone, so that's that. All right, so this is a classic case of why Plunder is a really overrated card.
Well, you only got 3-2 this game.
Yeah, and it's super
The previous
overrated.
game you got 4, and I managed to pull that out, which I'm still a little surprised.
Well, it's because Plunder just isn't that important usually.
Sweet. I was about to click resign, but let's just end the turn. Sweet. You want more of this?
Sure, one more of this.
All right, uno mas.
And then I'll just go to bed and wonder why I do the things I do.
Yeah, man. I think the end game of this board is actually pretty cool, by the way. Like, Fleet really messes with it.
Yeah, I actually think in general, Fleet makes endgames less interesting than it does more. That's my operating theory right now, because
It makes them different.
it makes them different. And
If
I
you
think,
think different is interesting by itself, then sure.
but I think like it takes away more than it adds. And like this board, maybe not as much, but in general, I find that like pile out threats are just like not a thing anymore.
You know, some
And,
people really don't like those, Jake.
Ah man, they're like
They're
half-
wrong.
They're like half of what Dominion is. Like
You're
I
not
don't
wrong.
know. It's weird to me to think like
Oh, man.
I don't know.
I was hoping you would make this easy on me. I have the same draw, actually. I was hoping... Well, I mean, if you got the encampment, my decision would be easy. But now I'm thinking about trashing 2 coppers and getting an encampment just to have 3 of them. But, like, I won't be able to keep it in the deck. Next turn, I've got 2 encampments that I can't play. I'll have an amulet out, and I will have $3. I could get the Skulk. Maybe I do it anyway. I thought I wouldn't be able to hit Skulk next turn, but I actually can. All right. All right, let's do it. I'm not sure this is good.
Well,
I mean, when you go hard for stuff like this, too, the replace is a less good card to get right away. That's for sure. So I am deprioritizing that. But, you know, that's what I think I want to do. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this is really bad.
do I just buy a plunder? Probably. this is pretty bad, too.
3 encampments and 7 cards, and I won't have a gold. So next turn, I'm basically just playing an amulet and, like, trashing a copper and passing. I think I need to get a plunder. I mean, I'd really like to be putting a replace in my deck, but I don't feel like I can do that.
This is a really bizarre draw for me, too. Like, I'm not super happy about this. Guess we're gonna do this. And buy a city quarter. Ugh.
That's weird, man.
I know, it was a really weird draw.
Thought about playing an encampment just to get another amulet out. I don't feel like I can let go of that encampment. He's just going to scoop it right back up at pretty much no cost to him.
I don't want another Skulk.
Well, don't get one.
Fuck you.
On the other hand, it would have worked out for me here. Well, no, he would just buy it. Never mind. Yeah, I feel good about my decision.
Do I want another Skulk, actually?
I feel like you're not thin enough.
It's greedy to take... I'm not, but, like, what's my other option? Candlestick Maker?
Wedding?
No, I need the plus buy, not the...
Wait, you said another Skulk. Don't you already have a Skulk?
I had to trash it and turn it into...
Oh, get the Skulk then, yeah. I
Yeah.
thought you had one in your deck.
I'm putting another gold in the deck that I don't want.
You want the gold? You definitely want the gold.
I do want the gold, just not right now, because I want to...
Sure you want it right now. Why don't you want it right now?
now?
It's a great card.
I'm
It's
not
deck
thin.
control.
I have a city quarter.
It's deck control.
It's not deck control, because I have a city quarter.
If you lose
deck
an
control.
encampment and
Okay.
you let me have it, that's really bad for you.
This is true. It is deck control, but it's not as deck control-y as normal, and god damn it, I don't want to top deck something. Fuck you.
I'm going to draw a lot next turn, so I don't feel... Maybe I need to put the replace in the deck. Instead of thinning this copper. It feels bad. Feels pretty bad. NGL.
What's NGL?
Not going to lie.
Not gonna... Okay, I figured that out as you were saying.
Yeah. I need this, though. If he can get both the plunders on us, or whatever. I already won a game where he got 4 plunders. I'm not scared. But, like, how good is that for him, right? It's good, but whatever.
It's not gonna happen, don't worry.
I don't think it's going to happen, yeah. Swear.
I needed to get thinner.
I need to trash this copper, right? That seems really important. Alright. Well, that's my deck. It's a pretty sweet deck. NGL.
What is that? Oh, yeah.
Good talk. I feel like I need to amulet trash a copper.
So I want to be a barista or work for the IRS because I like writing people's names down.
This would be like a really good like party game, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I want to get some plunders and not blow up a gold to get it. Top decking a plunder is also nice.
So you have 3 of those or 4?
That's my 3rd plunder. I have 3 encampments and 3 plunders.
So you're pretty far ahead by most
You have 2 city quarters, though. You're also thinner than me. I'm still not completely thin. I don't feel fantastic. Oh, you have 8 debt. Okay, I feel a little better about my life now. Still, I don't feel fantastic. You have like an extra gold too. Yeah, that's definitely what you want.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is bad. Next turn will be fine. I guess I need to put another replace in the deck.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that you were just right about this board.
It feels
at
really
this
good to hear you
point.
say that, man.
I can't. There's only so much denial I can be in.
I felt that way not too long ago. Was it tournament or no? It was a board I actually had an opinion on.
Was it like the bridge thing, the bridge native village thing?
Probably. That sounds kind of familiar. It's fuzzy, but I think that might have been it. Where you just kept like owning me, and I kept losing. Was that it?
Well,
I
that
think that
happened with
was
the
it.
bridge thing.
I think that was it.
It might have also been the thing with the potion.
Thing with the potion.
Where like you wanted to open with a potion to get alchemists, and well, wait, no, because
We both.
this was
thought
more
that.
recent, and like
Yeah.
it's. I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
I'm not sure. It's pretty fuzzy
probably-
for me.
I probably want another replace, or do I get a fleet? Probably another replace.
Well,
is
you
closer
get the
to-
replace now. Jeez, would you buy a duchy? Well, that's not
Hey,
a valid
man.
comparison.
I might buy a duchy. You don't
That's
know.
right. You can do whatever you want, man.
It's 2019.
It's 2019. Welcome the new day.
I'm still
Something.
sad I didn't go with my she might say no.
We had some good laughs over that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, April 1st is coming up, and we need to talk. We need to talk with the relevant people about putting the wheels in motion for that. What are you doing next weekend? Specifically Sunday.
I don't know. Jessica should be in town.
Okay. I need to send a message to that group chat. We need to see if that's going to happen.
Yeah, if not, we can do something else. I was messaging the strategy blog, the blog strategy Discord, the Chris is Me thing, about like, have you guys decided what you're gonna do for your April Fool's episode?
Did he
or
ban
for
you
your
for
April
that?
Fool's article, huh?
Did he ban you for that?
No.
Okay.
But like I went through a few things. I said I wrote my did my Fortress Big Money write up last year.
I remember that.
Donald X has talked about the an article on Dame Josephine, like just a full strategy article on Dame Josephine. And then Chris said like maybe a guide to denying undue steps. And I said, yeah, you do flowchart.
A flowchart. The flowchart would make that. Ooh, I just gained a curse to my hand.
Why do I feel like that's good for you from the way you said it?
It's like a -$1 token. Because now I'm going to trash that with my amulet as opposed to whatever else I was going to do, which was get $1. Wow, I need some ibuprofen. I'm going to take some drugs on video, man.
I think I'd take another city quarter to minimize the risk of disaster.
That seems like a lot of city quarters, man.
I know, but if I have a dud...
How many golds do you have in your deck?
1 now.
Uno?
Yeah.
You could be buying a province with that gold that curses me.
I could also get Skulk City Quarter, and then I can be doing both.
Or you could get a fleet.
Yeah, I like Skulk City Quarter, I think. I think that's what I do.
Well, I think that's better than just city quarter.
Yeah.
You have 2 replaces, and you're just saying my payload for the rest of the... Ah! Okay, we're good. Sorry, I had to scream because I didn't have the plunder in hand when I played
like
that,
it would have been less jarring if you just hadn't been saying something else. If you just started screaming, I would have been like, okay, I'm screaming, whatever. But you were in the middle of telling me something else, and now, and then you were screaming.
That's funny. Yeah.
Hashtag and then there was screaming. So okay, we gotta have a backup plan for if the ladies can't do the April Fool's thing that we were talking about. So
I really want a candlestick maker right now.
Wow.
But screw you. No, but screw you. Have a curse. I really wanted it though. Jake, I really wanted
Was
it.
it really worth cursing me that?
Yes.
I'm just gonna trash it with my amulet.
It felt so good, Jake.
Alright, man.
Jake,
I believe
I
you.
can't describe to you the feeling.
Alright.
Okay? Alright. Oh, this hand sucks.
Yeah,
Sorry,
maybe
I
if you would.
shouldn't have said anything. If this estate was a candlestick maker, this hand would still suck.
Well, this is not great either. So we're
I
gonna do
might be dead.
this.
Might be
And
dead. Oh, you don't have a
turn
fleet. Okay. I might be
that
dead.
to that.
You have 6 debt. Okay, maybe I'm not dead.
I'd like to think you're still dead. Um,
This one's close. This one's been close for a while, but this dud turn. Oh, this doesn't matter in the slightest. I just have to think about what I'm doing this turn with a little less information. What are you gonna do? You have action cards remaining, but you've played both replaces. So like you're just gonna pay off debt and play like what, 2 plunders? Well, milling a province seems like suicide. I could get an amulet in play. That seems completely inconsequential. Alright.
and let's get misery. It's delusion. Okay.
Well, next turn will be pretty good.
What do I do with this hand?
I don't know, man. 4's really awkward.
It
Candlestick
is,
maker is great for stuff like this.
and I'm thinking that I actually buy nothing. I have enough golds. I have enough skulks. Do I have enough golds? I don't, do I? No, I do. I do. Yeah, I think we're passing. Wow, this sucks.
Well, now I'm not completely dead. Wow, this hand. This is fine. This hand's fine. The hand's fine. Hand's fine. The hand's fine. My hand's
That
fine.
fleet.
It's fine. Jake, it's fine.
These have been some pretty bad hands on my end too. So if it's our decks are both sputtering at the finish line. Let's
The little
see which one can
sputteroni.
sputter across it. Man, I got like 2 extra city quarters, so I wouldn't have shit like this happen.
I'm not sure how much the city quarter really does in terms of preventing things like this.
That's true.
Question mark?
That's true. I kind of need the encampment to prevent it.
I want to hex you. I have things to do with my replaces. Get wrecked. Wow.
That is garbage.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's pretty damning.
That's for you, buddy.
Oh man, that matters quite a bit actually. Pretty fucked because of that. Let's see.
Maybe that shouldn't have been an estate. Maybe it should have been a candlestick maker or something. Next turn is not great, right? All right.
Yeah, I think you are gonna win now.
I'm not sure.
Um. So, I think I need to. Do I just hex you, or do I turn this Skulk into a duchy? Yeah, I think I need to do this. Even though
I
I
was
can't even give
thinking
you
that's where
curse.
you'd end up. What are the other 2 cards in your hand?
Province curse.
Curse into a state is 2 points,
Oh, you're
but then you
right.
keep a
That is
Skulk in your
true.
deck. I'm just trying to think if that point matters.
Yeah, I think that I'd rather actually.
I think you want a better deck.
Yeah, because I'm gonna shuffle again.
You also get to play the Skulk.
Right.
Oh yeah,
That's
you get to play the
the
Skulk. That's a
bigger
big deal.
Right. That's the reason to do this. Um. Do I put a Watchtower on the deck?
I mean,
Not
it's
over
replace
Candlestick
food. It
Maker.
gets you. I think you want something that costs 3, right? You can replace it into a duchy on your fleet turn.
Yeah, it's true.
But then, like, do you have enough curses that you would prefer an amulet? So I don't think you're ever going to play that Watchtower.
I think I prefer the Watchtower over the Amulet, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, if you hadn't trashed that city quarter, I'd feel a lot better about my life. But you did, and I don't.
I'm thinking about milling a province instead of replacing a curse with an estate. It seems nuts, but if he doubles next turn, I'll wish I'd mill a province. How many curses do I have in my deck? Can't be that many, right? I should have the chance to do that later.
Alright, well.
Oh. 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 Um. Wow. That really hurt.
Well, that's good, because I sacrificed a significant amount of. I sacrificed doing something else I wanted to be able to do it, so. Alright.
All my encampments on the bottom. All right.
Time for fleetness.
Let's go. Oh god, we're both gonna have a big turn here. We both have like 2 crappy turns in a row, and then like, oh, fleet turn,
That's
rah!
okay, I
Oh,
got fucked,
sweet.
so.
All right, nice. Oh, I was trying to resign or trying to end my turn, but then it played this plunder. All right.
Alright, well, this was depressing enough for one night, so that's
Yeah.
enough of that.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop the video.